Hey there YouTube, another Taurus High Point production coming at you. My name's Ray Shepard. Of course I've done some cutting with the old Pittsburgh cheapos. Harbor Freight hollow punch set. Plus there's a hollow punch I got offline. It's the ass sheet. And of course, you know, when we get these things that, you know, they aren't the sharpest. I didn't realize that, and I failed to sharpen them before I tried to cut all that stuff. Now I gotta sharpen them. I've looked all over the internet for something on it. Something that might be easier. I run across a couple of different ways where they're chucked up in drills. There's one guy who chucks it up in a lathe and gets it so sharp it's like you just touch the leather and twist and it pulls out a plug. I mean, I don't need them that sharp. I do need them sharper. So I kept searching and I ran into Louis R. of Gull Crafter Works. He is a Russian. He does have a heavy accent, but everything he does, if you watch the video, I kicked the sound out and shut off the sound so the accent didn't disturb me as much. Others, they have a problem with the accent. I don't know. But he does say he's got a heavy accent. And this is exactly the steps he took. It's not exactly random all. But it's not wasting your time either. It does sharpen them. But as you pull, you're trying to get it to roll in your fingers. And by doing so, you're actually beginning to sharpen that. It'll probably have to be done a couple of times to each. But I'm just giving you the kind of overrun of what he did. You see, it's sharpening fairly decent. And of course he took some 1000 grit with a little bit of oil on it. He ran his on a strop with some polishing compound. But that's exactly what this 1000 grit is doing, just polishing the metal. Pulling off the burrs and little nicks that might be in it. Like I said, there was one guy I've seen he's had these things so sharp you could just bloop and cut a plug. I don't need them that sharp. If I can hit them with a hammer at least once and they cut decently, that works for me. Another thing somebody mentioned in another video I caught, that these parts here on the inside, especially the cheapo Harbor Freights, they're really sharp. So I like to hit them with a little file or a little sandpaper, knock them down a little bit. They really haven't bothered me that much, but since I'm here and I'm already got this stuff out, what's it gonna hurt me to knock it down a little bit so it's not as razor sharp there. Like I said, this is that sanding sponge you get, and probably about 100 grit. Tell you what, it ain't box cutter sharp, but I wouldn't want somebody swinging at me and catching me in the arm with it. This has been a Taurus High Point production. Just going over a quick and easy way to sharpen your patch cutting and tools that you buy. I know not everybody can afford the big expensive stuff. I know I can't. I know people in my area, some can, some can't, and that's what my videos are geared for. And just for the guy who wants to do but doesn't have all that money to do it with. This has been a Taurus High Point production. Thank you for tuning in. You choose, therefore you are responsible. I'll choose and I'll be responsible. Signing off.